putting smaller dwellings and mixing them with, I don't know if that's a concept. In that respect, I understand.
So you couldn't build a senior housing in our Main Street or interstate?
You could build senior apartments maybe? I mean, this senior housing.
You can build senior housing anywhere, it just has to comply with our
rules.
density, except for in R3 where we make the exception for senior housing being built up to 20 units per acre.
Okay.
They're usually built up so you have more facilities and maintenance and smaller rooms.
Right.
But
Because you need to carry the commercial kitchen and the
healthcare and stuff.
facility.
That's where I'm wondering if it's conflicting in that. Maybe even more.
You're thinking of healthcare area out there.
I kind of like your idea of applying the story limit to the multifamilies, but, you know, some.
Not the senior family, not the senior housing.
Just put that sentence up above that, up above where it says housing dedicated to senior citizens, so just before that, it won't apply to that last sentence.
Okay, switch this from there to there, to right there.
You can put it, sure,
No,
put it there. And you can also add, only two-story dwellings, and this does not apply to senior housing. You can add that.
Right here?
Yeah, we did that.
Or you can just add, you see 5 dwelling units per acre and the height restriction.
No, that, yeah. I was busy Jason that did this, so what were you?
I guess what I'm saying is if you say 2 stories, I don't want to handcuff the senior, but I don't know that I want a 3-story senior development. Next to
Well, if you
single
go 2
family.
stories, you're gonna need an elevator either way. And
Yeah.
typically, if they're gonna put an elevator in, as you see, they typically want a 3-story. I'm not an
Correct.
expert in
I
senior
know, I
housing.
just don't know if this is the right place, if we're gonna try and give the senior dwellings all of this potential. Is my thought process. I don't necessarily want to see 3-story anything. As we start to build transitional layers.
Jason, elevators are expensive.
I know,
If they're gonna put an elevator in, they're gonna want 3 stories.
I know.
Otherwise, it's
That's why I'm saying I don't know if this is.
sprawling 1-story building.
So what if,
So what if we move senior housing to the R15? And then in the highest, because and the reason I'm picking that one is because it's not hamstrung by having to be in either the mixed use or waterfront district. It can be built anywhere in the village. So if you put it in the R15, it's only a difference of 5 units per acre, and perhaps you could allow that height exemption if it's for senior housing in the R15. So getting it out of the R5 area. Or is that any good?
I really don't have the right answer, to be honest with you.
It's a toss-up, yeah. I
I
struggled
wonder
with
if you
this.
go in that direction, because
Now,
then
isn't
there's
an
more
overlay
services.
something that can apply to multiple
There's so
zones?
many in the interstate planning district.
Right.
So if you could make the senior an overlay and apply it to multiple levels, low density, medium density, you could put it pretty much anywhere, or everywhere.
I guess we're back real quick, high density multifamily. R15, that is only in the interstate.
That's
planning
right.
district.
I misspoke. I meant R10.
That's
I meant just moving it up to the next level up.
I mean, if it works here, do we have to move it? Why bother for something that's working, you know?
Sure. I think the concern would be what Jason brought up, and that's not wanting something
I thought you wanted to expand on that
that dense.
and offer more opportunities for senior housing, and that's what I thought the discussion was. But then if we're gonna go in here, we're capping at 2 stories. And I don't know if that's desirable
You
for
don't have to
senior
cap, you
housing.
don't have to cap it at 2 stories.
did we,
You can have a 2-story cap on it, to apply to everything except the senior. You can
I know, but as we
specifically
Say
say
that
that.
you need to add the 2-story restriction to the low density dance residence.
But then as we move our fiber around, you're starting to float up your building heights and possibly undesirable areas, is kind of what we're getting at.
I don't understand.
and what if
Should've
you
just
put
said,
housing
looks
dedicated to senior citizens may exceed 5
2
dwelling
stories,
units
let's go.
up to 20 units per acre,
And
And-
3 stories?
and the building heights, or whatever it is, story height limitation.
Yeah, getting them away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me neither.
I guess
That
that'll
will scroll
spread.
around till it disappears, right?
Low density is a transitional zone, what's it transition to?
Higher density density for single family, more than likely.
No, wait, Gene said, did everybody hear this? Okay, can you repeat that?
What I suggested is housing dedicated to senior citizens may exceed 5 dwelling units per acre up to 20 units per acre and exceed stated dwelling height or story height, whatever,
Building height restriction.
building height restriction. Thank you.
How is the group with that? I see 3,
Absolutely.
4, 5, 6 not against, 7 now, 8. Was your suggestion, Jane, so counting you were 9?
Well, I'm so fickle.
Well, why don't you get it rewritten,
Yeah.
though? Maybe give us all a go at
Sure.
it.
Right. Okay, so the gist of it is it exceed the 5 dwelling units per acre up to a maximum of 20, and it can exceed the height restriction of 2 stories.
Correct. I guess the curtailor add, I mean, I would like to see something that maybe goes into the conditional use application as to where it is in the village. I don't know how you word that, but then if you're gonna do it as a conditional use, then it has a different application. Maybe the zoning process down the road, but somehow we could make a concession to look at it differently if it's not in a place that's desired for above 2 stories.
Yeah.
Anything else within that definition that needs to be amended?
Well, let's have Bruce read it out loud, or whoever else can read it from there. John, read it out loud.
Sure.
So we can all hear it.
Where land in the village or planned to be in the village with good access to utilities and arterial streets can serve as a transitional land use between land uses of varying intensity, serving the purpose of providing an alternative quality housing choice from traditional single-family detached housing. 2-family detached dwellings, duplexes, either on individual lots or in a unified complex, or 1 multifamily building or a unified complex of multifamily buildings, 3 or more dwellings per acre should be allowed in low-density multifamily at a density of no more than 5 dwelling units per acre at a maximum of 2 stories. Housing dedicated to senior citizens may exceed 5 dwelling units per acre, comma, up to 20 dwelling units per acre, comma, and exceed stated building height restrictions.
Great. For the conditional use guidelines.
Thank you.
Are you saying we should add that?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jason, I was trying to think
Maybe
of
we
what
can
you
put
said.
on there.
Yeah, wording.
We're doing 2 comments.
We're tired.
No?
Oh, maybe.
You don't need a comment.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Any other?
Do I throw it to the plan commission for plan commission approval? I don't know any of these things.
Well, we need to vote on this last one first, and then, yeah, we can plan on taking plan commission.
Can I just ask a question about the tax statement about the zoning recommended? It says something about a mobile home district. Does that mean?
We're eliminating the ability to have a mobile home district in the village, is what that means.
Yeah, we have currently an R5 plan mobile home district zoning.
That's just getting
We
scratched.
don't have anything in the comprehensive plan about it, but we have the zoning.
So we're saying we're
We're eliminating that.
very good.
Thought we were on some crowd this evening.
When they're ready, we vote.
All right, is there a motion?
I need a little clarification, I'm sorry.
Sure. Go ahead, Joe.
I just want to go back to, 2-family detached dwellings, duplexes either on individual lots, unified complex, or 1 multifamily building, unified complex, multifamily buildings, 3 or more dwellings per building was as written.
Yes.
Yep, I think you misread that. It's
He
building.
said acre.
He said acre.
He did say acre.
It's per building.
It's building.
All right.
Yeah, we're back to building.
Yep, yeah,
It's
that was,
dwellings per building, otherwise it'd be a duplex.
That's what I
The
thought.
3 dwellings per
Okay.
building.
John, you misread that.
Building.
Yeah, oh, my bad,
Building.
sorry.
Okay.
is there any more discussion on that?
I'll take a motion. I'll make a motion that we adopt, low density multifamily
As amended.
as amended.
All right,
Who was that again?
Shelley.
Thank you, Shelley.
any discussion there? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Okay, motion carries. All right. So we open up the public comments right now.
take 10 minutes for this then, and then we'll wrap it up there. Is there any public comments that you make?
Carl Fenner again. I understand it from late night, and you guys talked about this a lot, but I'm fairly concerned about what happened with the mixed-use overlay. You based a lot of the conversation on height restrictions, was partially based on the fact that 20 dwelling units per acre was going to limit that, along with, fire ability to handle. At least 3 committee members had no idea that the exceeding 20 units language was even in there when you voted on it. At least 3. I saw it and people say, I didn't even know that was there. So you voted on that without even discussing the exceeding 20 units per acre. You spent a fair amount of time saying, up to 20, that's fine. I can understand, I understood all your points on that, but at least discuss the exceeding 20. Don't just say it was voted on because John included that 20, the number 20. It's not 20, it's exceeding 20. So have a separate conversation on that. Just discuss it. That's all I ask. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, is there any other comments?
Ryan Bailey again. I guess I was a little disappointed in the conversations tonight. A lot of you seem so focused on the developer and not the citizens. At no point did any of you really say what the citizens want, what the citizens feel. I think I've heard rumors that there's a developer possibly buying 100 acres over by the Lynch site. Is that about right for an acre? So they could now build a 2,000 apartment unit building, according to what happened today. And I'm just curious, because how many people went to the trip to the Toronto meet out in East Drive? How many here? So that means a bunch of you didn't see the size of, how many acres is that?
25 or 30.
So what's the EU per acre there?
I didn't get the final, but they're
12?
they just finished it under the building.
So we just approved 20. I'd really love for all of you to go see what they're doing in Delafield, right next to Catamaran. It's building on top of building on top of building in an already busy intersection. Doesn't seem very thought out. And now we've literally just approved 2,000 apartments if he wants.
The committee still needs to assign land uses to properties.
And we don't currently have any properties with that zoning classification, right?
Correct.
So you don't have the ability to build 2,000 units.
No, we can build it up.
Any other public comments?
I do, point of clarification, if the group does want to take Carl on what he said, it requires, it's a specific type of motion, but it's basically someone who voted yes to the motion, right, for the business mixed use, can then decide that they want to reopen it. And it has to be someone who voted yes, because then theoretically they've changed their vote to no, pending conversation. You can reopen the mixed use business district, and you can have that conversation if that's something the group decides that they want to do. So there is an avenue for this committee to take that up. And it doesn't have to be done today, it can be done up to and including the next proceeding meeting. And it's called a motion to reconsider, it just came to me. And then the group would vote, the motion to reconsider could fail if enough members voted against that and decided they like the ordinance as is. But there is a method to go back and talk about it if that's what the group decides. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, Republic, was
Yeah.
that closed already?
No,
So
please.
just came to me, sorry, Tom Sisk. Good debates earlier. One of the things I think some of your decisions or thought process was based on was fire department capability. Right, I heard that come out several times. Well, we'll kind of kick the can because fire department capability is only so much. I'm not an expert in the fire department, but I know that things change, technology changes, equipment can change. Please keep that in mind as you make decisions, because what if that changes? The can that was kicked, now it becomes a bigger can. So just please keep that in mind. Thank you.
Any other comments? Okay. All right, so our upcoming meeting that we're going to meet on Thursday, June 16th, looks like right now on the docket, we're going to be talking about specific land uses in the northeast part of the village, correct?
We could start with that, if you would like, Mr. Chair, yes.
We could virtually start anywhere, that was just the place we picked.
Yeah.
anybody have a request, I guess, is what they'd like to start?
We'll start in the south, it doesn't matter. Staff has no preference which way we want to go, it's up to the committee, but we will put some things on the table for your thought.
Okay, no,
But I will be now, finally, now that we have, I know what means we talked about,
so,
starting tomorrow, I'll start sending out letters to the property owners
yes,
in these areas so
so,
that they know what's coming up in a future meeting.
Bruce, I just misread my notes wrong. I think we agreed that we were gonna start now in the south and southwest part of the village, and work there.
Okay.
We'll start, and that's what we'll do, on the, June 16th.
Yep, just important that we know so we can send the right dates on the letters, right?
So we'll focus on that, on the south and southwest part of the village. Okay?
Yeah, so the June 16th, July 7th and 21st, because I know vacations are coming up, I just want to make sure everybody's aware of those. And then August 4th, if we need to. July 21st, there's a conflict of meetings in this room, but we could probably meet downstairs in the community room, in the lower level.
You always have the school district if you need to. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about potentially scheduling the first public informational meeting?
John and I will be talking about that scheduling, and we'll let everybody know when it is. Now that we've got through this phase, we're going to be entering in the next meeting, the next phase. So I think it might be a good time to bring more information to the public on what has been talked about, discussed, and accomplished thus far in the community.
Okay.
Tom, if I could put a plug in, that is the, business after 5 for the chamber that evening, from 5 to 7, the day, Thursday, June 16th.
Okay,
So I will be a little late,
okay.
and feel free to come and eat, in advance of that meeting.
Just, yeah, it's just right.
It's
right.
Smith Hotel,
Okay.
doing an information person, at 5.
Okay. Very good.
Just go back real quick, meeting schedule, I know we're 16th, but.
July 7th,
7.
July 21st, August 4th.
Yeah, if anybody has a conflict, I guess let me know, please, so I can account for you. I would appreciate that. If you could just email me that, I would, I'm not as sharp as you, Joe. I can't remember all this stuff. All right, I make a motion to adjourn. Second.
Who seconded it?
Shelley. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Unanimous.
16th is very important. Next payment, doing taxes.